National Tertiary Invitational Championships, kasama pong Obstacle Sports. So nasa plano po yan. Hindi dapat Manila-centric ang isang NSA. So our challenge po is to promote the sport for all, everywhere in the country po.
Are you also thinking of getting the idea, convincing the proponents of PESA to include your sports?
Opo, yun po. Lahat po ng athletic associations, right now we have current talks with NCAA. Hopefully masama po, if not this year, next year. So it's a struggle for us because there are a lot of sports. And normally, these leagues, these associations will choose their priorities. So hopefully po, obstacle sports will be included in these athletic associations.
I covered the last Southeast Asian Games example. When I talked to you, in the Filipino Swift, individual in 10 competitions. So, how is the future of obstacle sports in Southeast Asia? Is it possible that this game or this one will be played in the 2025 Games in Thailand?
We're working towards that, sir. Hopefully also in 2027 and all the Southeast Asian Games thereafter. We want to be consistent. Right now, humidity aside, we are, because of our performance in the Philippines in 2019 and in Cambodia last year, out of 10 events, we brought home 10 gold medals. So far, sweet na po tayo ng 10 out of 10. And hopefully, tutuloy po natin yan.
I know you are not contented and satisfied in South Asia Games and as well as in Asia Games. Your main objection or your main mission of our goal is to say sports play in big international community. How is the future of obstacle course? Is obstacle possibly be included in the sports calendar of Olympic Games in the near future?
Yeah. Right now, because of the potential merger between water pentathlon and obstacle sports, and obstacle sports now being the 5th discipline for water pentathlon, hopefully that will open more opportunities for obstacle sports, one, as part of water pentathlon, and two, as a separate standalone program. And in fact, right now, our athletes, we now have a fencing coach and a swimming coach. Kasi po, we'd like our athletes to also participate in modern pentathlon events. So may laser pistol yun, merong fencing and swimming. So hopefully we will be readier by this year and next year.
Last question, Antonio. You know, I firmly believe that running competition in obstacles is a big problem. We have a lot of money. The financial assistance of the Philippine Sports Committee is not sufficiently enough to sustain your whole year program. Who are those people supporting your program?
We have private sponsors, friends who help us. Because correctly, I think wala namang NSA na totally or should be totally dependent on a single source, like the Philippine Sports Commission. So it's really up to the federations to look for other sources. So we're fortunate that there are friends, patrons, and benefactors who are helping obstacle sports.
Last question, Attorney. You are a former Justice Secretary under President Arroyo. I am curious to know why you actively involve yourself in this particular sports.
I'm a firm believer in sports for a noble purpose, which is development and peace. Naniniwala po ako na kailangan maging aktibo, kailangan maging malusog, healthy. So, I train almost every day. I go to the gym regularly, and now I'm a competitive athlete at my age level in 3 sports. So, that's a challenge for everyone. Kailangan po maging active.
Thank you so much. One question lang to you know, Senator Pia Cayetano is the prime mover of the sports paddle. No. What is the extent of participation in support of Senator Pia Cayetano to make paddle achieve milestone in international arena?
I think since paddle is a new sport, I mean, putting up new courts and organizing tournaments are some of the few things that she has been doing, which has helped the sport a lot. I think we still have a long way to go with paddle since it's a new sport, which was just introduced 2 years ago. So hopefully we'll see more projects involving paddle in the near future.
Well, do you have an idea how many athletes in your stables got enough to represent the country in various international competitions?
Filipinos
Yes.
already
Yes.
represent. I think for the Asia Pacific Paddle Tour, we've had more than 10 Filipinos who have been joining. I think maybe even around 20 to 30, both combined in professional and amateur categories. So I think the paddle community in Manila have been also active in international competition.
Last question. Is there an international federation that governs paddle?
Yes, yes, sir. We call it FIF, the International Paddle Federation. It has been around for many years, and the Philippine Paddle Association is a member. Thank you, sir.
Okay, Gaba Ferreira, Sports Corner PH.
Okay, good morning. SOCMED questions po tayo. Unahin natin sa attorney. Attorney, gaano ba kabisi yung ating national team para dito sa iba't ibang competitions? Dahil yung ilan sa kanila, nagte-training na yun sa fencing, sa swimming, in preparation for the modern pentathlon events. And of course, the usual obstacle course, nakikita natin sa Bridgetown yung mga players natin. Sir?
Yeah, they're very busy. Again, different categories, different proficiencies needed. So very, very busy sila. We have a lot of national coaches. We have a national coach for obstacles, for short running, for long distance running, now for strength and conditioning, and now also for fencing and swimming. So very busy because right now on season na kami because we're preparing for our international events. So mas rigid at mas stricto tayo ngayon sa training and attendance of our national athletes.
Okay, by the way, i-mention natin yung mga coaches ng swimming at fencing. Si Imelda Sata yung coach ng fencing, then the other one si Jenny Guerrero, which is a Olympian dati sa swimming, no?
Yeah, Arman Bernal is our fencing coach, and Jenny Guerrero is our swimming coach.
Okay, and meron din tayo mga ilang athletes na under the POSF na galing sa Ormoc din. At even in the previous competition sa modern pentathlon, nakita natin ang humusay nila na mag-obstacle sports yung mga bata natin, yung galing sa Ormoc, yung mga bata ni Congressman Richard Gomez. So, are you impressed sa mga performances nila, yung ating mga players na from modern?
Yes, we have very good collaboration between two NSAs, no? Between the Philippine Modern Pentathlon Association and POSF. In fact, yung some of our obstacles nasa Ormoc kasi we also want their athletes to excel in the same way that Congoma wants our athletes to excel. And in fact, malaki papasalamat namin kay Congoma kasi in fact for laser pistol shooting, pumupunta pa siya sa Bridgetown to teach our athletes to become more proficient sa laser pistol. So it's a collaboration between two NSAs.
Okay. Bukod pa sa mga events and of course mga activities na niline up nyo for this year for the national team at POS, alam ko meron atang isang groundbreaking event for obstacle sports this coming Independence Day, yung Kalayaan Obstacle Course Race. Can you tell us more about it? Alam ko in partnership ito with Malacanang mismo.
Yes, we are proud to be, I think, the only sport that will be part of the Kalayaan celebration. That will be from June 10 to 12 as part of our Independence Day celebration. So masaya kami na kami yung naimbita. So sa Quirino Grandstand, magkakaroon ng obstacles. So it's open to everyone. So it's a partnership again between the Presidential Communications Office of the Malacanang and Office of the President and POSF.
Ano ba ang mga naka-line up na activities dito sa nabanggit natin na Kalayaan Obstacle Course? Yan, i-share nyo sa akin.
We will be teaching the public about obstacle sports. Magkakaroon kami ng demo events. Magkakaroon din ng mga fun games on obstacle sports. So for 3 days, from June 10 to 12, open to the public. Anyone can join the obstacle sports as part of the Kalayaan Independence Day celebration for this year.
Mamaya na ako magtanong about sa throwing. Balikan ko lang si Attorney Jess. Attorney Jess, kamusta, although nabanggit kita doon sa Zoom interview natin before, kamusta ang transition process from being a former Philippine junior player, dati nagtatop 1 ka doon sa rankings before, into a paddle player? Kasi nabanggit natin, marami mga tennis players na ngayon ang lumilipat na either sa pickleball o di kaya sa paddle. Gaano ba kahirap?
Actually, some parts of it, actually madali siya for a tennis player, katulad ng volleying, lalo na kung mas komportable ka sa doubles, kasi very similar ang pag-volley sa paddle at sa tennis. Actually, they say most points you win by being at the net. So, ang pagpanalo din ng puntos, helpful talaga na may background sa tennis dahil volleying din siya. Pero, may bago din na yung may walls din sa paligid, so that's something different din.
Nakikita mo ba sa sarili mo, attorney, na maging number 1 player ka? O may mga nakalain na pang competitions up next for you?
Hopefully, hopefully po. The next one po na I'll be playing, na Asia Pacific Paddle Tour, will be next week in Bali, Indonesia. And then after that, the Asia Pacific Paddle Tour will host another one in Indonesia in September. 2 tournaments in Singapore in October, 1 in Japan in November, and then the Masters will be in Dubai in December.
Okay, let's go back to attorney for one last question. Sa 5 throws for all naman, nabasa ko sa post nyo sa Facebook, meron kayong susuportaan na 4 na throwers na ipapadala dun sa ASEAN University Games. And yung deputy mo, si Ms. Dainday Nata, who's also a gold medalist sa Philippine Athletics Championships, is also competing sa, I think sa Taiwan ata yung competition. Gaano ba ka-supportive, of course, yung 5 throws for all sa development ng ating mga throwers? Salamat!
Kaya siya 5 throws because there are 5 throwing events. No? Although in the Philippines, hindi pa popular yung weight throw. And if you notice, pareho yung advocacy ng POSF at 5 throws. We really want to promote sports for all. Kaya when we say for all, even for throwing, masters, elite, collegiate players, even throwers with disabilities, we also support them. So, ito nga, this coming July, we will be sending 4 athletes, 4 collegiate throwers to Indonesia for the Asian University Games, and this weekend sa Taiwan for the Taiwan athletics. So, same advocacy but for athletics, we're only supporting the throwing.
Si Dane pala, anong competition yun?
Discuss.
Ano yung competition na
Taiwan,
sasalan?
this coming weekend.
Alam ko-
Taiwan athletics.
Okay, salamat.
Good morning, attorney. Just tanong ko lang yung paddles